Hi everyone, this is my official first video on YouTube, that kind of like a debut. Uh, Forgive me for my harsh accent, and I'm gonna use fewer English words and fewer, like, you gotta try to guess what I'm saying because once again of my accent. My name is Natalia. The channel is Phoenixiety. It's gonna be few different aspects of the channel. It's gonna be Phoenixia and Phoenixet playlists. That's gonna be dedicated to different energies, let's say. Well, we're gonna go step by step. This video, it's not gonna be modified. I'm not gonna work on it to make it look better or something. It's straight the way I am, as it is. I have few highlights over here. Let's say like a map, like a reminders. No, I'm not worried. I'm just a beginner, and that's why I need those kind of reminders. But I hope you'll understand me. So, roots and uprooting. Where it all begin? First of all, I'm post-USSR kid. Was born into a world shaken by the collapse of the Soviet Union, chaos, scarcity, and constant adaptation shaped my earliest instincts that I'm running on until very today day. Then immigration and survival. Moving to a new country means starting from the zero, from the square one. New language, new system, new struggles. I've learned resilience young, and it never felt like something outdated. It's like I'm running on it day by day. So what about this Soviet Union collapse? When I was a child, we was kind of trained, and I didn't even realize that we were trained. Even like at the high school, at the school, elementary and then the high school, we were trained to go in classes by pair, one by one, but in pair. We were sitting at our benches, two of us per bench. Soviet Union people know. It was like a little army. It was like a, Soviet Union wasn't bad. Soviet Union was actually real good for the people who had nothing or little, let's say. Of course, for the people who was trying to live on our other people's shoulders, let's say grabby, those people was unhappy, of course. But the regular people, just like you and me, living day by day, this was kind of nice. Believe it or not, we was hiding our keys from our front doors under the carpet in front of the door. Just in case, what if the neighbor needs some salt? Or what if cousin gonna drop by unexpectedly and you're not at home? They know where is the key to enter the house. Did you see something like that anywhere? That's how I grew up, that's how I used to live. But the school trained people like me in a strict ways. It's like we are not easily collapsing. We're not easily get into the depression. Even though like I am in a depression though. Yeah. Slowly and like step by step you're gonna know a little bit of my life and you'll understand that the regular person will really collapse it. Not a person like me. So USSR, it's basically like an army training, which it helps quite a bit. Then was immigration. Immigration to Canada. I skip a big part of my life, like a big part, and jump from crazy 90s after USSR times. Crazy 90s. That's a different topic. And I skipped that and I jumped right away to the immigration to Canada. Oh, Canada. My beloved home, sweet home. What happening to you today with this economy, with this politics, with these tariffs, with the... Oh, I cannot believe it. Half of my life ago, I was fighting to get into Canada, to become a citizen. I was proud. It gives me a goosebumps to become a citizen of a land of opportunities. What have they done to you, my beloved country? You, the viewer, you know it, if you're living here, how it is. So, immigration and survival. When I came to Canada, I remember I knew few words. I didn't knew how to speak in English. Immigrants was treated as, I'm sorry to say that, as dirt, right? You cannot get the job, you cannot get nothing because you don't know English, you don't have experience. I passed through that, skipping a big chunk of my life. Now I have a teenage son who was born in Canada, soon getting to college, and I'm kind of proud that I've got this experience so far. Well, this is conversation for a deeper talk in another episode. As a reminder, this is brief introduction, who I am and how I come up to this point in my life. So, betrayal and collapse, the breaking point. Family shattered, betrayed by the very people I have called family. Believe it or not, almost by all of them, except my son, of course. Foundations of trust crumbled. Shortly, my ex-husband used me. I thought that's a family, that's a love, that's a marriage, and he kind of used me to get the documents of Canadian documents. I didn't realize that. I was so naive. That's a topic for a different episode. My half-brother from my mother, he actually wanted to have interaction with me, not like with a sister. Of course, I refused it. I don't want to talk about this, but he called me like, he said, you are not my sister, at least not by the father. So can you imagine what I passed through? What feeling that this gave it to me? Like what experience, what awful emotions I had to experience? Don't even ask. Near-death shadows, emotional trauma, financial collapse, and survival on the edge. I walked through fire and didn't burn. My ex, so-called husband, I cannot even call him a man because man wouldn't ever even think of doing such thing to a woman and to his son's mother, that he actually dump us both to the trench of a life. He fraudulently induced me into the huge debts. I might speak about this a little further in video. The awakening. Pain became fuel. I refuse to be defined by what broke me. Phoenixiety, this YouTube channel, was born in my heart long before it had a name, Phoenixiety. I'll speak about this a little further later on in the video. Rebuilding, where I'm standing now. Fresh start through bankruptcy. Yeah, you heard it right. That's what awaiting me very soon. I don't like that, but I have to. Thanks to my marriage. Fresh start through bankruptcy. Letting go of old debts, which aren't mine though. It's all my ex's. But he put it all on me. So, letting go of old debts and chains, creating a space for my second life. College journey. Yeah, you heard that right. I'm going to college. Mid-40s. Yay! Why not? And I'm kind of really excited when other students are fear, stressed, and scared. I'm like, yay! I'm going to college. Why not to go to college? I didn't have chance to study here before because my ex actually abused me and took all my time. And now I belong to myself and my time is belong to me. And I can do anything I wanted and I'm following my dreams. Yeah, I could choose some different careers that bring me more money, but I've chosen the career, what I'm gonna speak about a little later, for reasons that actually, that's a spoilers, reasons I'll tell you later as well. So, actually no, I'm gonna tell you what it is. I choose to rebuild with purpose, diving into social service work. Yep, social service worker. To transform my pain into tools to help others. Might be you as well. We'll talk about that. I'm just beginning this journey, but I do have a huge life experience. I just need to learn how to frame it, all of that, into the official language and designed by the law. Phoenixiety Foundation. I'm no longer just surviving. I'm rebuilding a platform where my story becomes a roadmap for others, maybe you. Next, every dollar counts. Yeah. Financial discipline, smart hacks, and showing that thriving doesn't require wealth, most of the time, of course. Just strategy and persistency. Many hacks gonna be flashing through the different episodes of the channel. Stay tuned, subscribe. You might learn something new for you. You might want to share with me and with future readers, subscribers, watchers, your opinions. Let's go further. Remember, that's my highlights that I'm trying to stay on track on, not to forget what I wanted to share with you. So, rising future. Where I'm heading to? Phoenixiety movement. Yep, you heard it right. Phoenixiety movement. More than a content, a community of rebirth, healing, and actionable growth. Workshop, courses, and guides. Next stage. Using my social service worker expertise of course in the future, to create tools for others, maybe you, navigating trauma and transformation. If you need a help, if you need a hand, if you need someone just be there for you, to share with you my experience, for example, that you will know you are not alone on this journey, you are not alone in the trauma. There is other people who actually coming, like rebuilding their lives from ashes like phoenix. You found your channel. Stay tuned. Credibility and collaboration. Partnering with professionals, creators, and eventually sponsors on my own term. Well, this is related to the, you see, it's like this channel, Phoenixiety, it's new. I just started. But I was thinking about that like for a year, maybe. And in my dreams, in my plans, I come up already up to the point where I collaborate with other creators. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Thriving with purpose. From ashes to freedom. Shaping a life where meaning and sustainability coexist. Yeah, why not? Like, look, social service worker, it's hard job. It's not much money over there. Many people tried that they are burned out on work. Lots of load, not enough pay, a lot of pain they have to see during their working shifts. But at the same time, like for example, in my example, I have a life experience, not just here in USSR, crazy 90s, and post-Soviet Union countries. Oh, that's experience. And here in Canada, half of my life, passing through the awful separation, betrayal of all my family, all of them, except my son. Sneak peek, I've actually, after separation of my ex, I ended up living in a low-class motel for almost 11 months, not because I wanted, but because that's how the things was after my ex fraud introducement. So I had to do what I had to do. Life is life. And I'm still smiling. So if you're in trauma, you should know you are not alone. There is many people like you, and guess what? You have to just understand that pushing yourself a little further, it's good. It's not like, you know, I'll rephrase it. Good things come from the moment when you decide to come out from your comfort zone, right? So that's basically what we're gonna speak about in this channel in the future episodes. And of course a lot of hacks. Like, I'm not gonna speak just about the social service worker courses. By the way, I'm starting this September. First week of September, that's my first classes. I'm gonna share with you how it's going with my strong accent. Of course, it's gonna be very helpful, but a little funny. I understand that too. Along that, I'm gonna share hacks as I meet 40s, as I mentioned it. And I am on social work assistance because, well, in the future episodes you'll understand how I end up on that as well. So there is no luxury of spending money here and there. I cannot even drive because of my ex. He made sure that I have huge debts on 407 that I actually never even use it. So on the bus to the college. But you know what? You see, I'm kind of chubby, so I know how to cook. I know those hacks, how to make sure that food is healthy, food is yummy. Everything what my son needs, he have it. Me as well. No, not like luxury things that we wanted. But necessities are fully loaded. I'll share a lot of hacks as well. Stay with me. Like if you wanted to like. Not like I'm begging for a like, it's up to you. But like, it will help me to grow a channel, and maybe that's gonna lead this video to get to the viewer who really needs to see it, that they are not alone. They can actually make a step further in their lives and actually start changing and get out of the negativity. We don't need to stay in the dark. We're coming to the light and we'll help each other, right? So, like, subscribe, and see you next time.